Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and welcome back to another Minecraft story mode discussion video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about Petra and Gabriel. Who will live? Who will die? What's gonna happen? And who did you save in your storyline? Also, if you can, drop the video a like and share it. It is much appreciated and shows your support for the channel. I also will be talking about episode 3, which as of now has not been released. So yeah, let's get right into it. So Petra, also warning, this video does contain spoilers. So if you did not follow the story, or if you're not following the story, there might be some spoilers in here. Again, I'll give you like a 3-second grace period. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're still here. All right. So let's talk about Petra. So Petra is Jesse's best friend. She's a warrior, of course, and it's almost, you can already tell that like Petra is gonna be like the warrior because she's just so awesome for the most part. But I don't know how they're gonna actually play this out, being that the closer you got to the end of episode 2, this is where you find out that you know, whoever you chose to save. Now in my storyline, I chose to save Gabriel. So what happens is that Gabriel, you end up meeting him at the inn, like at the fortress. After you like go to Boomtown or Redstonia, you end up seeing that they're alive. You know, like they actually managed to live. But what happens is they reveal a secret that they've been hit with the wither sickness. Now, normally they have been, you know, withered before and it cures and things like that. But this is like to the extreme because of the wither storm that Ivor caused. Now, Gabriel actually trusts you and he confesses this secret to you. And not to worry, we want to get him help, but we just don't know how to quite yet. Again, this is a bad sickness, you guys, and I don't know if any characters will die from it. We'll just have to see. Now, again, depending on who you chose, because during my story, again, I chose Gabriel. And what happens is that Gabriel tells you this story about Petra. So whenever you first see Gabriel, you ask him about, you know, so where's Petra? And he says, you know, he didn't see her, like, you know, she didn't make it out, kind of a thing. So you get the impression that she died. And I really hope not, because Petra is awesome. Again, this is just in my story. Now, I believe this is vice versa as well. So let's say at this point in time, right before you got to the nether portal, it was around the first time the wither storm started attacking. The wither storm is starting to take up Petra and Gabriel. So you have the option now to choose who do you save, and whoever you save, that's who ends up with you at the fortress at the end of episode 2. So, again, this is quite interesting. Again, I'm pretty sure the story is going to play out a bit different. All the fight scenes were pretty much the same with the characters, like whenever you get into the big fight with Ivor at the end of episode 2, which was by far one of my favorite scenes thus far in Minecraft story mode. It was just awesome. Like, there was a lot of things going on. I was super into it, and it was just amazing. But yeah, I'm really hoping that neither of the characters die, and maybe, you know, Gabriel didn't see Petra, Petra didn't see Gabriel. Again, the wither storm is literally destroying everyone, but I do hope at some point, maybe like the wither storm, as you can see, it's kind of like eating people, but I hope they don't actually die. So whenever it's get cured, like everyone else comes back alive, and then that's when you'll see Petra. What do you guys think down below in the comments? Do you think like the wither storm is kind of like taking these people, and then whenever you defeat the wither storm, these people will come kind of back to life, like they're just in his stomach and then they just kind of come out? I don't know, but it's okay to dream here. But we don't hear much about either player as far as just whenever they tell you, because they do only ask like one question about it. They give you the option to say like, I think like, have you seen Petra, or were there any survivors, or something like that along those lines. And they just briefly talk about the other characters, and they kind of leave you on a cliffhanger about this. So again, depending on who you chose, which down below if you're playing this, let me know, like, who did you choose? Did you choose Petra or Gabriel? But again, both players are wither sickness. No matter how you get around this, both players are hurt in each path you choose. One is pretty much dead, kind of, and the other one is wither sick. So you just don't know quite yet, but I am hoping they'll reveal more information. And let's talk a little bit about episode 3, because in episode 3 you're actually going to the end. Now I'm very curious to see how episode 3 is going to play out, of course, and I honestly do think they'll reveal like more of the story of whatever happened to Petra or whatever happened to Gabriel, depending on how you played your story. I am optimistic about that, because they just can't leave you hanging like nobody made it out alive and they don't really have like a backstory. I think it'd be really cool if they show what actually happens like to that person. I think that'd be just awesome, but we'll just have to see. Keep our fingers crossed that that happens. But yeah, I am hoping for the best on both these characters. They're two awesome warriors, and they're really awesome, so I really hope nothing too bad happens to them, and maybe they can get a cure for the wither sickness. Maybe Ivor, and you have to think too that Ivor's on the bad side of everyone, especially Petra, because, you know, he betrayed her with the wither skull. This is how that all started with Petra. So you have that, and then you have Gabriel, who Ivor definitely doesn't get along with. And what if Ivor is the only one that can cure this wither sickness, and they end up needing him in the very end? I think we're on to something, you guys, but we'll just have to see again how the story plays out. Again, I'm curious to see what you guys think about this, how this is going to unfold. Again, I think it might unfold in something like that. Maybe Ivor kind of comes around. They need him to kind of cure them or whatnot, and I don't know. I just feel like that's going to happen because Ivor is quite smart. He is a coward, but he is smart, you guys. So again, I'm very curious to see how this story is gonna play out, you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video on Minecraft story mode. Petra and Gabriel, two awesome warriors that I really do hope survive, and the other one's not dead, but I really do hope they both end up living in the very end of episode 5 at least. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you think about Minecraft story mode. Again, episode 3 is not out as of now, but it should be out quite soon. There's been some information that's been out there, and Telltale's been tweeting a lot as well. But yeah, feel free to subscribe to stay up to date on more Minecraft story mode and much more. And until the next, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye.